Hey you guys, so today I am doing a reading on the full moon in Pisces. So we have this full moon in Pisces. I had opened up the Akashic Records, what was it, yesterday. I haven't closed them. I didn't close them last night either. I opened them yesterday I was doing a practice with someone, with actually a teacher. I was doing a little learning and I had opened them, and I wanted to keep them open because I took a shower and I usually get downloads in the shower just normally, and I wanted to see what downloads I could get in the shower. And actually I wanted to build a spread for this full moon in Pisces, and they actually did give me some stuff. And then after my shower I got some things that it says sometimes things in life are about cycles. Some cycles need to be released and some need to continue. Life is a journey. We don't just complete every task and move to something different. Sometimes we help develop and grow that task on our life journey. So that was a message I got, and I wrote that down. And then I had some wonderful dreams as well when I went to sleep. And now I'm here doing this reading early morning, and I'm getting our cards out. So I came up with a 6-card spread. Let's see how this does with the light. And can I have 2 together? 2 and 3 together. They are right together. There's one. One more, please. One more, please. I think it gave me the whole set. If it did, it means we're done. And it's telling me to take them and take that top card. It says, okay. So I do need to pull this up. This is our spread. It reminds me of, I made it look kind of like a moon. I do have a card right there. It reminds me of a moon that goes around. I'm using the Star of Ambers. I got this last year. It was like almost a year, actually maybe a year and a half ago, from a Kickstarter. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles is on the bottom. So it's taking your time to go through the emotions right now. Pisces can be an emotional being, but also very intuitive, very connected, very psychic, all of those wonderful things. So let's get started. Our first thing at the top is going to be what you need to know about this full moon in Pisces. What you need to know. So think about, what do I need to know? What do I need to know? And we have a 9 of Pentacles. What you need to know. I love it. See right there. This 9 of Pentacles. I'll bring it up here too. This 9 of Pentacles, I'm feeling, it's interesting because the Pentacles are in the water. And usually the 9 of Pentacles is someone like in their garden. But this is more sci-fi space, and I wanted to get that theme with the moon. So I feel with this 9 of Pentacles, what you need to know is you are abundant and you have everything you need, and everything that you're wanting to bring in is actually, it's caught up in your emotions, I feel, because it's the Pentacles is in the water. So anything that maybe you've been manifesting, it connects all to your emotions. So if you see the ground is right there. And so everything that you are trying to bring in, I don't know why I feel like this should be a 9 of Cups. It feels like a 9 of Cups because these Pentacles are in the water. So it's all the things that you've been wishing, you've been manifesting. They are all connected to your emotional body. So if you are trying to manifest, and if you're wanting things to come in and you're not seeing anything and you're waiting for something, because these things are flowing. That is one of the messages, is you're going to have to flow with it. We all know you have to go with the flow on things. And sometimes you just have to, if you're upset or you're going through something, you have to let those emotions flow and then be like, okay, I'm good. And also don't tie that emotion, to, even if that emotion gets heavy, don't tie that to what's coming in. Don't tie it to like, oh my God, it's not going to happen. I'm a mess. No, don't tie it to that. Tie it to, you know what? I've already done it. That's done. It's already out there. It's already coming. And if it doesn't come, I'll be all right. Right? So that's how you put that out there. Our next two cards, these are read together. And these are the cards, what you need to release. Okay. So since we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Interesting. Also, I did not say this is a general reading, so take the message as you need it. Take the pieces that you need and the things that fit you, and leave the rest on the table. Let them flow. Let them be with somebody else, and that's it. Okay? Because again, this could be a message for you. It could a part of a message could be for you. A sentence, one card. Whereas someone else, it could be like a whole message for them. Okay? So with the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, I'll put those up. I gotta pick the cards up to release those. I don't know why and I know who this message is for, actually. And it's not for me. It's this. I can probably feel her energy. One thing is you don't need to. This is what you need to release. It's release the idea of that you have to walk away from being this Queen of Pentacles, like moving away from it. You don't have to walk away from it. That is why, if you look, it looks like it's a graveyard. And it's like, no, you are where you're supposed to be. Stop trying to look into the future of how do I leave this? How do I get out of this? Because they're supposed to be going. I don't know how they're showing up on camera, but they're supposed to. It's Queen of Pentacles is first, but it's supposed to be the Queen of Pentacles is not supposed to be trying to walk away from something and end it, because that's like a grave, like ending something. It's not. She's not supposed to be doing that right now. Another message is step in, because of this Nine of Pentacles here. Again, it's telling you you do not have to. Again, it's a graveyard. It's like you need to transform how you're seeing yourself, because you are in this energy. You are in this Queen of Pentacles energy where you're very nurturing. You're very abundant. You're very connected to Mother Nature. You're all of those things. So you need to release this ideal that you're not, and that you need to move away from where you are right now into something different with the Six of Swords. So Six of Swords is like kind of moving out of rocky water into something more smoother. But this is totally different. This is not moving out of it. It is, your swords are supposed to be here. That's why there's no boat, because this is where you're supposed to be. You need to release the idea that you need to move in something different. And that's why this Queen also, if I think about it, the Queen of Pentacles in like the Rider-Waite, she is sitting, she doesn't sit forward. She sits kind of like this. So she's not sitting to the past, but in semi-future, she is sitting, I know how to connect to the past, but she's very present. Where this Queen of Pentacles is very looking straight up to the future. Like she is looking like, how do I, and she's not. She's supposed to be present. And so you need to release the idea of always trying to get to the future and things, always being connected to the future, and that they need to be there. You need to get past that and get over that. That's what you need to release. Okay. My next two cards are read together, and this is how you move forward. We have the Hangman, and you have the Eight of Cups. Again, it's kind of the same message. You know, the Eight of Cups is walking away from things that no longer serve you, or trying to avoid things as well, and avoid these cups, avoid your emotions. And this, with this Hangman, it's saying no. It's saying you need to, this Hangman, you need to, and if you look, this Hangman's in the water. Half of his head is in the water. So it's saying you need to deal with these emotions. And if you look at these cups are a lot of element based. You have fire, you have earth, you have water. They're very elemental based. So to me, it's saying you need to deal with the things around you. You need to deal with your emotions. You need to deal with your desires and your passions. You need to deal with grounding. You need to deal with things here in the earthly realm. You need to stop and take a moment. Again, how you're up here at the top, or you're trying, what you need to release is always constantly trying to move forward to the future. No, you need to stop and be present. That's what that's why this Hangman is here. No, this is how you move forward. It's time to stop and reflect and look at these Eight of Cups and look and see what you truly want and what you don't want, and what's serving you, and how to fill your cup. All right, our last card is how to honor this full moon. Death. Interesting enough, that is, I don't know why I felt he would show up. Probably because those graves here. I did. With death, how you honor this full moon is, you, again, if you look, Death isn't on his horse. Death is on his horse because he's usually moving towards a transformation. He's usually going through that transformation. But this is not happening. This is saying that you need to, again, with this Hangman here, that this is a lesson that you need to stop and really look at this whole process of transformation. What are you transforming? What emotions are you transforming? What are you supposed to be tapping in to? What are you supposed to be going through? Okay? And actually sit with it. Whatever you're supposed to be going through. And everyone's going to be different. Everyone's going to be going through different things in their life. So it's what you're supposed to be transforming, what you're supposed to be that rebirth of in your life. And you're supposed to be sitting with it. You're not supposed to be trying to move quickly through it. You're supposed to be sitting with it and recognizing it. Actually, you know why he has an on horse? Because he's on a rocket ship. And I feel like with that rocket ship, because it is totally a rocket ship. His horse is a rocket ship. Once you really sit with it and you go through this Hangman process and you sit with your emotions, and you maybe using the elements to help you, calling in the elements to help you. And as you go through all of those things, you are going to be able to blast off, and oh my gosh, it's right underneath here. So you're going to be able to quickly move to this Nine of Pentacles, what you want. It makes your manifestations and stuff come in a lot quicker. And once you sit with it, and once you dealt with what's in front of you. Okay? And once that happens, this is going to quickly move through that. All right, before we go, I want to get a couple two oracle messages from the Moonology and from the this is a new one I just got, a Moonology messages oracle. Okay, so first we'll do a Moonology first, since I'm used to that. I have shuffled these cards before, but I am going to shuffle them again because that's how I rock. And I have one card for this Moon in Pisces, please, just one. I'm not taking any of those. That's too many. Sometimes when I get too many, I will just be like, okay, I'm going to, well, you're not giving me one. I'm going to cut the cards and take the one off the top. If I have to set that intention. If I feel like, yeah. Okay. All right. You have this new moon in Aries, and it says it's time to take action. And I really feel like it's time to take action on what's in front of you. That's why it's this. I feel like this is blocked. Like this Queen of Pentacles, where you're trying to move, is blocked, and it's because it's kind of head first. If you kind of look at how it's like ramming forward, it's like you need to face what's in front of you. Like I've been saying, kind of, it's time to face the things that are in front of you. Like it is time. It's time to look at the things. It's time to deal with them. It's time to, yeah, it's time to get a hold of them. So that's what I feel with that card for sure. Well, that was interesting. This card just, okay, I'm going to say, it's Moon Rising, the truth. And remember when I said that once you go through this, it's going to come to what you've been trying to manifest up here? And that's what I feel like. This is going to rise. The truth. Once you face the truth and face the facts and what you want, and look at yourself and look at the situation around you, and you face that truth, you're going to rise where you need to be. I could look at the book message, but I'm not. And I might, maybe I'll write the message in the description box, just to put it there. Maybe I'll quote some of it and see what it says. I'm going to look it up, and if it fits, I will put it. If it doesn't, I'm just going to leave it as this transformation energy wants to rise to what you're manifesting. Once you face this truth, once you rise above and you again face things head on, what's going on in your life, facing, looking at one situation at a time and saying, I need to face that. It's time for me to face that. It's time for me to look at that. Okay. So this was your wonderful messages with this new moon in Pisces. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's always a pleasure. If you enjoyed, like this video for me. You guys have a wonderful day.